This tutorial will show you how to complete French knots, single, double and triple, using yarn on Sticky Stitch Stabiliser as well as directly onto your sweater. You can download your free yarn stitch sampler copy from www.elorabylenore.com.au. All you need to do is print it out onto some Sticky Stabiliser. If you don't have access to this, we sell these on the website too, as well as full embroidery kits that will give you everything you need to complete this sampler at home. Using your sharp needle, tie a knot in the end of your yarn, but leave a tail, approximately 10 centimetres long. This will be for tying off at the end, makes it much easier and keeps your French knots in place securely. Pull your yarn through until you feel the knot snag underneath. Wrap your yarn around your needle once. Hold it in place with your finger. You must go back down a separate hole to the first one that you came up through. Pull the yarn tight on the needle and hold in place with your thumb, and then gently pull through. Let's try that again. To tie off, thread underneath and tie a couple of really strong double knots and then snip off when you're done. Let's try a double French knot. These are the most common used in yarn embroidery, so these are really important to master. All you have to do is the same, except you wrap your yarn around your needle twice instead of once. Head back down a separate hole again, pull gently, and there you have your double French knot. Let's try that again. Pull up, wrap around twice, down a separate hole, pull, keep in place with your thumb, release that thumb as you pull through, and there's your double French knot. Keep practicing these as many times as you need to get them right. For the triple French knot, it's exactly the same process, except you wrap your yarn around your needle 3 times instead of twice. These I find to be a little bit less secure than the double, but they're a lot bigger and can sometimes be the perfect addition to your design. Each one has their own place. If you haven't left a tail, what you can do is just pull halfway through and simply use those 2 ends and tie together in a knot. For directly onto the sweater, use water-soluble marker just to mark out the spots that you can practice. If you don't have one of these at home, you can purchase them directly through the website, or you might have one of our kits, which definitely has one of them included. Make sure you use a blunt needle directly onto the sweater. If you use a sharp needle, you'll find that you pull the sweater threads and it can make it look very messy at the end because it doesn't have that stabiliser there to protect it. All you need is a blunt needle, and they're actually much easier to stitch with, in my opinion, than the sharp ones. But the process is exactly the same for French knots. It's absolutely key to go down a separate hole to the first one that you came up. Otherwise you'll find that your French knot can actually slip through to the other side and you'll end up losing it entirely. This way it actually stays on top of the sweater. And that's how you complete your French knots. Thank you for watching. Next time I'll show you how to complete stem stitch. Make sure you like and subscribe to Elora by Lenore's YouTube channel for more videos like this.